All right. Chris Chavez, Aisha Protlier here at New Balance Nationals with our girls 800-meter champion, Emmry Ross. Congratulations, national champion. How's that sound to you?
Oh, it's awesome. I feel like I put in so much work as well as like everybody else here, and we're all here because we put in the work, and so it feels really great to go against athletes at this caliber and be able to come out on top.
I guess like I just brought it up to Cole. It's like hearing from like all the New Balance Nationals champions, and it's like, where were you a year ago, right? And like all the different progress that you make in a year. So for you, this time last year, like where were you at?
This time last year, I've never gone to a race like this. Like Nationals last year was my first like big race, and I finished 7th overall. It was just short of All-American. So, but to come out here and be on top and win this, it was such a great experience, and to be around everybody. My whole family flew out, and my family's so supportive, and I'm so grateful for them. So this was awesome.
I have found in my career, it's so helpful to almost have a dress rehearsal once where you can go get the nerves out, feel the experience, and then the next year come in and win it. What did you take from last year to this year as a lesson that you use today?
Yeah, so since it was my first race, like big like that, I went in and I was like, okay, I qualified in 3 events, so I did all 3 events, which definitely that was super fun, but it was very taxing at the end. So I think coming out here and just doing 1 event, and I really put all of my heart into this event, and I really trained super hard and sharp and getting good at this event. So it was really great to come out here, and that was definitely a takeaway from last year that I am really glad I did.
Another cool part is that like the high school kids nowadays, like there's just so many opportunities to be able to like race your biggest competitors in a way, like at various different meets, no matter where it is across country. Like you're based in Michigan, and like you raced at the Armory like earlier this season, and so and against like a lot of the people that you saw today, you know, and that Armory race from a couple weeks ago, like what were some of the big takeaways from that performance that maybe helped you today?
Yeah, so backtrack, I went to our Michigan showcase, and I wasn't even planning on it. I used to not take indoor super seriously. I would just use it for training. So I went to the Michigan showcase, and I ended up winning that with like a 206, like a mid 206. And then that put me #1 in the U.S. So I was like, okay, maybe we should consider nationals. And then the last minute, we got a call from Chris, and she was like, we can help you get out to New York. So we ended up doing that. We literally found out we were going to New York like 3 days before we left. It was super last minute. And then, yeah, we went out, we flew out, and I ran it, and then I put down the time I put down, and it made me really excited for nationals, because I was like, I raced a lot of the girls that were going to be here today, and we put down, all of us, we put down really amazing times, and then we all raced each other here today, so, yeah.
That was the circuit that night?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't specify the circuit.
No, it's all good. I remember that night. That was the night I broke 5. My first time
Chris.
under 5. Back to you.
I think Emmry would beat you at every distance
she
right now.
100% would beat me at every distance. So, Emmry, I guess, like, what is it about the high school girls 800 that's so special right now? Because, like, we look at the list of, like, the past New Balance national champions, and it's like you see Roisin Willis, like you see, you know, Juliette Whitaker competing at a meet like this, and it's like Juliette Whitaker, Olympic finalist, like NCAA champion, same thing with Roisin Willis. Like, it allows you to dream big after this.
It does, and I definitely am looking into the Olympic trials in 28 and seeing the athletes that I look up to running, and I'm running their times right now and like running what they used to run. It's really inspiring, and it makes me super excited for the future and what I have to come. It just makes me really excited.
I feel like I just got goosebumps.
It's so special. It's so special when you're at this inflection point of your career of like doing something that lands you on the top, and then next year you're going to another big transition. Tell us where you're heading to college.
I'm going to the University of Michigan, so shout out Michigan, go blue. One of my athletes, Sydney Kuhn, she ran the 400 today. She got 5th, so it's really awesome. There's a couple Michigan people here as well, so it was really, I had a lot of Michigan people, and it was great to be around them today.
What's it been like training in Michigan this winter?
At Michigan?
Yeah.
I haven't trained at Michigan yet. I can't do that until after I graduate. But Michigan was definitely the right choice for me. I'm super excited to go there. The Coach McGuire, he's awesome. And all the girls on the team so far, and our recruiting class, it's going to be such a great 4 years, and I'm just really excited for that.
All right, so should we get into the race, Mac?
Okay.
Let's cue it up, and let's watch us back. Have you seen it yet?
No.
All right.
No.
All right, so first off, the atmosphere is just electric with all the cold sparks and like lining you up, kidding you out. What are you thinking here on the starting line?
I was super nervous, but honestly, I get nervous more early on. So I was nervous earlier today, and then once I got my warm-up, I was good. On the starting line, I was like, just try to go out fast, and it was definitely everyone went out really fast, so it was insane.
Where were your family and coaches like positioned like around the track?
My family was the first 50 meters in.
Oh, nice.
So they were right about in the stands right there.
With how loud it gets here, could you hear them?
No, I don't hear anybody. I like zone out when I race and then I can't hear anything, so I didn't even hear how loud it was here. It's insane, yeah.
All right, so in the early stages of a race like this, what have you learned about like the importance of positioning and like where did you want to get?
I definitely wanted to get out a little bit and like take the lead more commanding because I'm pretty far in the back right now. So that definitely, I was nervous about that, but I was like, just stay calm. I got 3 more laps to get out there, and so as soon as I felt it was the right moment to take the lead and command the race, I did so, and I think it all played out really well.
So up in the front of the race, like you had a couple other competitors taking the lead. Like what you've seen them race before, like what have you picked up on just sort of like their racing styles that like made you think, okay, I'm still in a good spot here?
Yeah, I mean, I've raced Olivia before. I've never raced McKaylee, I think that was her name.
Yep.
I've never raced her, so I was a little unsure of her, but I mean, I try to focus on my race rather than everybody else's, and I think that's what everyone should do, yeah.
So 2 laps to go. How are you feeling at this point?
To be honest, I don't even remember. I was so zoned in. I was nervous. I kept looking up at the screen to see where I was at, and I just tried to surge and get as far ahead as I could.
Yeah, because I mean, like, this race really, I think, gets made in this next lap, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's incredible just to see the splits that you girls ran today. Like coming through in 130, 131 that's very high level racing. Did you feel prepared to come through that fast today?
Oh, I definitely wanted. Yeah, I felt I was really prepared. Sorry, I'm like watching my race right now.
It's great.
Yeah, I felt like I was. I definitely wanted to go out.
Mac, we lost you here.
So in the last 100 meters, there was a lead change. Did you feel the pressure of that last 100 meters?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, when I was leading for like, I mean, I don't really know how long I was leading for before that happened. I was definitely like, okay, I want this so bad, and so does she. But I was like, we've all worked for this, and I really want this. So I just tried to get around her, and then and then I took it to the finish. So yeah.
Is there? Okay, I guess we got the race back.
Okay,
all right, so this is the final 50 meters here.
Oh my goodness.
That's amazing. And so you come back around, you storm back and take back over. What was your self-talk in that last 25 meters to really power through?
I was just like the atmosphere of everything. I was like, this is so awesome, and I'm so grateful to be out here and being able to do this. And the fireworks, that was so cool. So the last 50 meters, I was like, just give it everything you got. This is the only race you're doing. You've trained for this, you've worked for this, and I mean, I think it worked out really well.
Did the time surprise you a little bit?
Yeah, it did. I mean, 2:03 flat, I was so close to getting sub 2:03, but I'm still really, really happy with how I ran. That's a PR, so I was really happy, but I think I trained. I was really happy with my time, but I think I was also like, I've trained for that, so yeah.
I mean, you handled that with such composure, and like your racing style is like you really made a veteran move of just like biding your time, staying on the rail, and then moving wide around the curve. It's like you're ready to go to college. You're ready to race at a high level. It's really, really fun to see.
Yeah, I think racing these high-profile races is really like getting me ready to go to the Big Ten and being able to race against those people. So.
All right, so shutting the season down now after this, taking a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to the most during the break?
Well, we have our spring break coming up. We leave actually Wednesday, so I'm super excited. We'll go and relax a little bit and kind of settle down and then come back. And then I actually am already starting outdoor, but I started it a little bit later than my normal team. But yeah, I'm super excited for spring break. It's going to be great, and yeah.
And then it's on to outdoor season.
Then it's on to outdoor.
Awesome. Well, Emmry, thank you so much for stopping by. Congratulations on an epic performance here today,
Yeah,
and we can't wait to see what you've got outdoor season.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Thank you.